For the gym, I visualize that body just bodying, and I'm like, I'm going to the gym. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. On my channel, we talk about all things self-care, self-love, glowing up, and just all around self-improvement because we are trying to become our higher self. Today, we are leveling up, y'all. We are going to be talking about and discussing and diving deep into my new productivity system that I'm going to be trying out. It is called the 12-week year, and I'm sure you have heard about it. So this year, your girl is trying it out. Not only will I be sharing my system for the 12-week year, but I will also be sharing positive and healthy mindset tips because let's be honest, you can have all the system in the world, but if your mindset is jacked up, it's not gonna work. In my last video, when I was talking to y'all about why I'm glowing up, and if you have not gone and watched that video, pause this video, go watch it, and then come back to this one. But in the last video, I was telling y'all how unproductive I was last year, and it all boiled down to time management. I'm just gonna be 100% honest, y'all, my time management was a mess. A hot mess. I had so many content ideas. I had so many goals. I just had it all written down, nice and pretty in a notebook, but I had no system to actually manage how I was going to actually deliver the content that I set out to create. I constantly found myself more and more behind, and to the point where I just let frustration hit and I was just like, to heck with it. I'm about to give up. Sooner than I wanted to, I lost momentum. So I do not want that to happen to me this year. And I have been seeing on social media, your 2025 will look exactly like your 2024 unless you change something about it. Okay, so that is what we are doing today. My turning point came, y'all, when I was just so sick of myself. It's like a bad relationship. Like you stay in it because you're comfortable, but then once you are fed up, you are like, something gotta shake, something gotta change, or I'm deuces out of here. And just like that, y'all, I just was fed up with myself. I was sick of myself. I was sick of the excuses I was making, and I was sick of unproductive Megan. So I decided to do some research, and of course, at the end of the year, you get all the goal setting videos, okay? And I found this one video. It was called the 12-week year, and it's by a girl that I follow, and I'll leave her here because she also has a template that she created for free. So that's what we're gonna be using. But let me just, before I get ahead of myself, she is the one that inspired me to do the 12-week year. After I watched her video, y'all, I just spiraled on down a rabbit hole. It's kind of like TikTok. You say, you think you're gonna be on there for an hour, you end up being on there for 5. So I watched video after video after video of the 12-week year. And after about 10 videos, I was sold. Now, the only thing was, I was skeptical about buying a book. Why? Because the last book I bought, y'all, I'm still on chapter 1, and that book has been bought years ago. So I decided to finally cave into the audiobook world. I'm more of a book in my hands type of person, but I just know my schedule. I know how everything was happening for me. So I said, no, we're gonna go ahead and get an audiobook. And I listened to that audiobook on the way to work, on the way home, in the gym, and sometimes I'd have to re-listen because I would want to jot down notes. But I listened to it and I was able to complete it. So how you like that? But before we dive into the 12-week year, because y'all, it's good. It's good. Before we dive into it, let's talk about goal setting and how to set goals. Setting clear goals is the foundation of achieving them goals. So here's a quick guide of how to goal set properly. First of all, the goals need to be specific. For instance, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, let's go with, I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of 3 months. Okay? They have to be measurable, and that's why I included, I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of 3 months. We have to be able to measure that goal. And a good goal has a deadline. That's why I added, I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. 3 months is the deadline. Not only that, your goals should align with your core values. Those goals will be the most achievable to yourself because they mean a lot to you. And the last thing I'm going to suggest, write them goals down. You can have it all up in your head. And once it's all up in your head, it's just, y'all, I don't know what it is. But writing a goal down, text it out your head, makes it visible, makes it concrete, and it's like, okay, let's get this, instead of just keeping it in your head. Studies have shown once you write down a goal, it's more achievable. So let's get into the 12-week year. So why did I choose the 12-week year? Well, when I first opened that book, it was talking about me. It was talking about the fact that you
try year after year after year
to achieve certain goals and they just go out the window. You're not successful. And that definitely was me, because there are some goals that I just have not been hitting because I am just not achieving them. And I don't have no system. I don't have no good system. So the 12-week year pretty much broke it down like this. If you set goals based on 12 months, because you know, when the new year starts, we're like, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do this before the end of the year. That gives you 12 months, okay? And if you're anything like me, a procrastinating queen, you're gonna be like, oh, month one didn't happen. I got 11 more months to go. Lies, 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 I tell you. Instead of having 12 months, it's easier to focus on 3 specific goals that you want to achieve in 12 weeks, okay? And maybe you do have a big goal, but in order to work to that big goal, you have to do small things to get there. The 12 weeks helps you focus on what matters most, okay? And I have broken it down. I'm giving myself 3 major goals for my 12 week, and they are SMART goals. SMART goals means they're specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And those were the tips I gave you previously. So I have 3 SMART goals. For each of my SMART goals, I have broken it down into tactics. What are tactics? I'm glad you asked. Tactics is where the real magic happens. Tactics are specific actions you are going to take to achieve those goals week by week. So again, you're breaking your goals down into 12 weeks. In week 1, say for instance, your goal is I want to grow 1,000 subscribers by the end of my 12 weeks on YouTube. So your week 1 tactics would be, and there are several of them because you need to do several things in order to attain that goal. So week 1, you may say, in order to go ahead and get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I need to post 2 videos a week. I need to be researching content ideas for an hour every Sunday. I need to be engaged with my audience daily. Those are 3 tactics that you could put under that goal. And it's clear and specific. Now, the tactics can definitely change from week to week. So if you're seeing something that's not working, and we're still using the YouTube example, if you're seeing that, hey, I'm posting 2 videos every week and I'm on my 3rd week of this 12-week year, and I'm seeing that it's not working, well then in the 4th week, I might say instead of 2 videos, let's up it to 3. So your tactics can change from week to week. At the end of each week, I will do a weekly accountability in the tracker that's in the template. You simply score your execution of the tactics each week, and that will show you if you are reaching your goals. It gives you a score, an accountability score. And I will keep y'all up to date. If you all are interested in keeping up with me as I begin my 12-week year, then let me know in the comments down below. I'll share more specifics. If not, we'll just do little updates here and there. In the 12-week year, it also talks a lot about time blocking. So if you are interested in that, shoot me a comment down below and I can update y'all on time blocking as well. Now that I have a system in place, because I think the 12-week year system is chef's kiss. But now that I have a system in place, I have to keep that mindset positive and healthy in order for me to achieve those goals. So let's get into those. So to keep your mindset positive and healthy, and y'all, I know life be lifing. Life happens. But if you keep your mindset positive and you keep your mindset healthy, those little life instances are not going to deter you from what you got going on. So here's my number 1 tip to keep a healthy mindset. And I'm taking a lot of these things that I'm giving you from my health and fitness journey because y'all, it was not easy, but I had to shift that mindset. I had to shift that mindset in order to be consistent. And I know if I could shift my mindset for health and fitness, I can definitely shift it for the other goals that I have in mind. So tip number 1, refrain from negative thoughts. I know y'all, easier said than done. I know. But you have to get out of that negative space. Relating it to fitness, there was a lot of times where I would get off of work and I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. I had a rough day. And I was like, no, that's not making sense. The gym should help you succeed at being happier. So even if you had a rough day, let's switch that mindset to how the gym is going to make it positive, and how once you hit the gym, you're going to feel good about yourself because what you are reaching and you're working toward that goal. So again, I had to shift my mindset, y'all, because I was finding any and every excuse for when life happened to quit. And you can't do that. In order to see success, you have to shift it and turn it around. Next tip I have, focus on solutions, not problems. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. This morning, I had a plan. The plan looked good on paper. I had a plan to film XYZ content pieces. I woke up early. I went in to go record. The sun was not beaming like it usually beams. The natural light was not lighting like it usually lights. I had to use some artificial light. And for some reason, my content was coming out crappy. Now, I could have quit, but instead I said, well, let's focus on a solution here. It would be ideal to film my content in this bathroom because it's a skincare. However, it's not working. So let's go into a room to film your content. And that's what I did. I went to my content room. I filmed the skincare video. Even though it was not ideal, it was harder, I focused on the solution rather than the problem. Next tip, visualize success. Y'all, for the gym, I visualize that body just bodying. And I'm like, I'm going to the gym. Visualize your success. What keeps you going? And I highly suggest a vision board. This year, I put my vision board on my lock screen because I'm like, we are going to look at it as often as possible. We are visualizing that success. So a vision board, a picture that you may post. I know when I was into weight loss, I posted a picture of how I want my body to look. Or I know some people use Post-it notes all over and stick them on their mirrors. Whatever you need to do to visualize your success. Next, positive affirmations. Y'all, I'm a positive affirmations girl. I have a whole list of positive affirmations in my phone under the notes section. Anytime I'm feeling down, I hurry up, I go there, I read them, and instantly my mind shifts and I'm back in a better spirit. So I highly recommend positive affirmations. It will get you there, I promise. Just think about anytime you're having a bad day, hop open that phone, go to your notes section, read them positive affirmations. It also works with prayer. I am a believer. So if you are a believer as well, I have a few prayers that I have in my notes section. And when I'm doubting myself or when I'm feeling negative, I go and I read those prayers. And I'm telling y'all, instantly it changes my focus. It changes my mind. And lastly, yes, the journey won't be peachy cream. You'll have some failures, but learn from them failures. Anything you try is a learning opportunity. It's a learning opportunity to be successful, and it can be a learning opportunity for failure, so you know not to do it again. But just learn from your mistakes. Don't harp on them, learn from them. All right, y'all, it is your turn. Grab some pen, grab some paper, get to writing those specific goals, get to getting them tactics together, get your positive affirmations together for that positive mindset, and y'all, let's get these goals going, okay? I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please comment down below. Tell me something that you found helpful, or tell me if you want me to elaborate more onto my 12-week year. Y'all, let's be social. Let's engage in the comments. Also, give my video a like. It boosts your girl up in algorithm, and we are trying to grow. And as we continue on our glow up journey, y'all remember, we are reaching and we are striving for our goals in 2025. Well, guys, until my next video, bye.